I'll be a winner. And Stephanie the loser. And she'll never harm you again.
Now, Stephanie, this is a negotiation. I don't know why you feel the need to bulldoze.
An offer is on the table. You haven't even countered it yet.
Then there's plenty of room for discussion, isn't there?
Why are you stalling?
What are you doing, Bill? Why don't you let them take the offer?
We will take the offer.
No, we won't.
Bill, stop playing Russian roulette with our father.
Everybody stop. Let's settle this.
Thank you, Rich. Donna is entitled to half of Eric's share. They were married at the time the transaction took place. Everything that Eric had was held jointly with Donna. 50-50. That's indisputable.
You want to play hardball? Is that what you girls really want to do? Because if you do, I promise you this. I will have your father prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. That means prison time. And I give you my word, I will use all of my legal rights to make sure that that happens.
No! Please don't let her do this, Bill.
You both need to calm down.
We will take the offer. Where are those papers to sign?
Brooke, stop it.
Bill, Donna and Eric weren't married that long. She's getting $10 million. She'll be fine.
Peanuts.
It's not an option. I don't want my father going to prison. We're going to take this deal with or without your cooperation.
You may want to hold off on that, Brooke. We have a witness. Someone who was there. Someone who can tell us whether or not Stephen Logan truly committed attempted murder.
Pam, what are you doing here?
She has something she'd like to tell you, Steph.
Well, you can tell me later.
No, she's going to tell you now.
I know what's going on here, Steph. I know all about Donna's going after half of Eric's share of the company, and I know about your offer to the Logans. But Stephanie, Stephen is not going to let his girls accept your offer. And I can't let him spend maybe the rest of his life in jail. So I just want to say to everyone that it was never my intention to actually kill my own sister. And certainly Stephen wasn't going to kill you either. No, he just lost his wife, and he was under tremendous strain, and he is not a cold-blooded murderer.
What are you doing? You son of a bitch. You're using her just like their father used her.
Well, I would say the complexion of today's proceeding has changed dramatically. Attempted murder? No. Stephanie was never in any real danger. And the fact is that Six-Gun Sally over here had an itchy trigger finger. Stephen Logan should be freed from jail. Eric, Ridge, Stephanie, it has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Why isn't this over? I think it's so disgusting that you would do this to my sister, use her this way. Do we have to record everything?
We agreed. Everything said in this arbitration is on the record.
This is such a setup. You know he's brought you here to try to discredit the legal case against Stephen. You do see that, don't you? Pam, don't say another word, please. He's just using you the way Stephen is using you.
Oh, sweetheart, what are you doing here?
Hey, Mom said you were okay, but, I just had to come see for myself.
Sit down. You shouldn't have come down here. This is no place for you.
Yeah, for you either.
I'm all right.
You're in jail, Grandpa.
For now, yes.
You're not thinking about giving up, are you?
Oh, no. Not at all, but I don't want anybody else to give up either. Now, I know you're all worried about me, but don't be. This is going to work out.
you're right, Grandpa. I mean, I really don't want to have to visit you in here next time I come home. I'm leaving LA. This is kind of a goodbye visit.
Leaving to go where?
College? In Boston?
I spoke to your mother. She didn't say anything.
Yeah, I know. This was really kind of a last-minute decision.
I thought you turned down that scholarship, that the Hope for the Future line was doing very well.
It is.
Then I don't understand. Unless the Forresters are making your life miserable.
Oh.
I know that you've had problems with Steffi, honey.
I know, but actually my boyfriend Oliver convinced me to go. He just doesn't want me to miss out on this opportunity, you know? Trust me, it has nothing to do with Steffi.
Pam, this settlement has absolutely nothing to do with the legal case against Stephen.
Except for the fact that your sister is using the case against Stephen to strong-arm his family.
I'm simply trying to work out a settlement that benefits everyone.
I still don't understand why we're negotiating any of this. Donna is well within her rights.
This has nothing to do with Donna, though, does it? Well, we all know what you're up to here, Spencer. You want to get a foothold back in this company.
Look, Eric, I don't know anything about that stuff, but I do know Stephen Logan. Steph, what is happening here just isn't right. Stephen is in terrible pain. He lost his wife. He went crazy with grief. And trust me, I know crazy. That night, Stephen Logan was literally out of his mind. I know what that's like. It's like watching yourself from the outside, and part of you is like screaming, ordering yourself to stop, while the other half, the crazy half, just keeps on doing it.
You weren't crazy, Pam.
I was not in my right mind, Stephanie, and you know it, and neither was Stephen Logan.
I cannot believe that you're standing here making excuses for him.
Because he's really, really sorry for what he did.
Jared, were you with my sister down at the jail?
You know, it really lights my fuse when I see the people I care about being abused. You want to push people around, Stephanie? You better make sure you've got the leverage.
I'm not running away from Forrester. I mean, as difficult as it may be to work there sometimes, it still feels like home. A dysfunctional home, but still home.
No one's forcing you out.
No. I mean, honestly, I hadn't even considered leaving until a couple days ago, I guess. The school called again, and I was all ready to say no, but then Oliver told me I should think about it. He just doesn't want me to miss something that could be so awesome for me.
Well, he's a smart boy.
He's amazing, Grandpa. I really wish you had a chance to get to know him.
Well, he obviously cares about you, so that's all I need to know. Are my children and my grandchildren happy? Are they living the lives they want? And are they getting the things they deserve? As long as I know that, I don't have a care in the world.
Pam, please, please do not let Stephen take advantage of you this way.
It sounds like he apologized.
He did. He apologized for everything, Steph.
Mr. Cornish, could we just have a moment, please? Gloria?
Off the record.
Not a chance.
Come here. Honey, please. For the first time in years, we are almost Logan-free in this company. And then you come in here ranting and raving. You're not off your meds, are you?
No. I just thought you'd want to know the truth about Stephen.
I do know the truth about him, but it seems to me that you don't have quite a grip on reality.
Pam, he wanted you to shoot Grandma.
But I didn't, did I? She's the one who shot him.
None of this is relevant to this hearing. This is supposed to be about Donna's claim to the company.
Right, but Donna's claim that you want her to drop if you'd be easy on Stephen to the DA, right?
Don't you understand? Spencer's got you here because he thinks if you're willing to testify, it will undermine the legal case against Stephen. It won't. It won't. Honey, he trespassed. He came on the property with a gun with the intent to shoot me. He may have put the gun in your hand and wanted you to shoot me.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have.
That's not the point. Don't you understand? That wasn't your intention, but it was his intention.
Well, I don't believe that.
That's because you don't want to believe it, Pam.
Look, Stephanie, I know that you think that Stephen Logan is a dangerous man. But I don't. I'm the one who got hurt, remember? I'm the one that he lied to. I'm the one that he played tricks on, and I could seriously want him to pay for that. Look, I know that you love me, and I know that you think he should pay for that. But it's just like him thinking that you should pay for what happened to Beth and to his daughters. The need for vengeance is exactly the same, Steph. Only he's willing to see that what he did was wrong. And you're not. Look, he's not some cold-blooded killer. I don't think that he belongs in jail.
Justin, my sister and I need a chance to discuss this.
Should we call Donna?
She asked us to handle it.
Well, if Stephanie and Pam both can ask for leniency, then maybe there's really a chance for our father.
Logan, everything Pam said was on the record. Your father's attorney could use her testimony to blow the state's case right out of the water.
Didn't I tell you not to worry?
Do you think you can get everything that she said stricken from the record? Better take her home.
No,
I don't want you to say
we all
anything
need
else.
to stay here and see how this thing gets resolved.
Don't say anything else.
We'll be taking a short break from the proceedings before I make my ruling. The decision made today will be binding on the settlement agreement. As for the criminal case against Stephen Logan, the testimony offered here that is pertinent will be made available to the DA. I'll be back with my decision.
Leaving will be really hard. You know, it's LA, and my family and friends and my boyfriend. You know, but it is a fabulous program, and they really want me, Grandpa.
Well, it sounds like Oliver did the right thing to encourage you to take the scholarship.
He seems to always know what I need.
Well, that's a valuable asset in a young man.
I think that's the way it is when you really love somebody.
Well, he must love you, if he's willing to let you go.
He's gonna come with me. I mean, just, you know, to help me get settled in, but then he's coming back. Yeah. I mean, we'll still be together. We just won't be together.
Long-distance relationships, they can be difficult.
Yeah, I know. But honestly, I'm not worried. I mean, you know how Mom and Dad always talk about destiny? I grew up with that word, destiny, all the time. And I always wondered what it would be like to be absolutely certain that you were with the right person, and to know that everything you do together will turn out all right in the end.
Well, that's the way I felt about your grandmother.
I'm so sorry, Grandpa.
Hey, listen. Things didn't work out the way we planned, but she would be very proud of you. And she would be pleased that you're so happy. And I don't want anything to get in the way of that happiness. I don't want you to worry about me or your parents or whatever's going on at Forster, okay? You just fill up all your days with the joy and happiness that you deserve. That's how your grandmother and I spent the last months of her life. As long as I have that, I'm grateful.
How long do you think this is going to take?
No idea, Rich.
Well, it should have been a quick decision. All we had to do was sign the papers.
What do you think that Katie and Brooke are saying?
They're not even sure what they're saying, Pam. Neither am I. You went to see Stephen in jail?
Well, don't get her started, please. The stenographer will come in and record everything. I knew I should have figured out and kept you away from him.
I think we should call Donna.
No, she doesn't want to be here. She trusts us to make the right decision.
But are we?
I've made my decision.
May I say one last thing? Brooke, Kate, please. My offer still stands.